And Young Buzz. Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the latest and biggest buzz in the world of K-pop and beyond. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the hive because we dive deeper than headlines. We talk about what these moments really mean for artists, for fans, and for the culture. And today, we've got something truly historic to talk about. This isn't just another award nomination story. This is a turning point for K-pop on the global stage. KATSEYE, yes, the rookie girl group that stormed into the scene less than 2 years ago, has just been nominated for not 1, but 2 Grammy Awards. Let that sink in for a second. 2 Grammy nominations. Now, I know we've seen K-pop artists break boundaries before. BTS opened the door to the Grammys, Blackpink redefined what global stardom looks like, and New Jeans showed us how fast a group can dominate with their unique sound. But KATSEYE? They're rewriting the story once again. And this time, it's about recognition at the very heart of Western music prestige, the Grammy Awards. Let's go over the official news first. On November 8th, the Recording Academy announced the nominees for the 68th Grammy Awards, which will be held in Los Angeles on February 1st next year. And among all those massive global names, KATSEYE stood tall as a nominee in 2 categories, Best New Artist and Best Pop Duo Group Performance. Now, these aren't small categories. Best New Artist is one of the big 4 Grammys, alongside Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. These are the categories that define an artist's career, the ones people remember decades later. And that's what makes this moment so jaw-dropping. Because KATSEYE isn't just any new artist. They're the first ever K-pop group, and in fact, the first group built using K-pop methodology to be nominated for Best New Artist. Think about what that means for a second. For years, K-pop has been a global phenomenon, topping charts, selling out stadiums, dominating social media. But the Grammys? That's always been a tougher wall to climb. Many argued that the Recording Academy wasn't ready to embrace K-pop as part of mainstream Western recognition. But now, with KATSEYE earning this nomination, that wall just cracked open even wider. And if that wasn't enough, they're also competing for Best Pop Duo Group Performance for their global hit, Gabriela. The lineup in that category is stacked. We're talking Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande for Defying Gravity, Rosé and Bruno Mars for Apartment, Caesar and Kendrick Lamar for 30 for 30, and the project K-Pop Demon Hunters for Golden. That's a list full of industry heavyweights. Yet, KATSEYE is standing right there among them, not as underdogs, but as contenders. So how did we get here? How did a rookie K-pop girl group, not even 2 years into their debut, end up competing at the Grammys? Let's talk about that, because it's honestly one of the most fascinating journeys in recent pop history. KATSEYE exploded into the scene with a sound that didn't fit the mold. They mixed genres, blending dreamy synth pop, intricate choreography, and deep storytelling. Their debut wasn't about chasing trends, it was about crafting an identity. And that identity stuck. Fans from all over the world gravitated to their unique style, elegant but edgy, powerful yet emotional. Their song Gabriela became the breakthrough moment. It wasn't your typical pop track. It was cinematic, layered, and emotional, telling the story of love, loss, and self-discovery. The song's concept alone was enough to make people stop scrolling and actually listen. Something not easy in today's fast-paced music world. Add to that their visual artistry and stage performances, and you have a group that feels less like a pop act and more like a cultural event. CNN even reported, "The Grammys prove that KATSEYE is having a great year," while ABC News added, "It's rare for a girl group to be nominated in a major Grammy category, but it's even more unusual for a global girl group to be nominated." That right there sums up how impactful this is. KATSEYE isn't just representing K-pop, they're representing the evolution of global music. But now I want to pause and talk to you guys, because I know a lot of K-pop fans have mixed feelings about the Grammys. Some people think the Grammys have overlooked K-pop for too long, while others see it as the ultimate sign of recognition. So what do you think? Does this nomination really matter for K-pop? Or do you think the genre has already proven itself without needing that Western validation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this is a conversation that always stirs up a lot of emotion. And honestly, I want to hear your take. Personally, I think this nomination means more than just a trophy or a headline. It represents change. It shows that the music industry, even one as historically Western-centered as the Grammys, is evolving to reflect what people around the world are actually listening to. K-pop is no longer a niche genre or a cultural export. It's part of the global mainstream. KATSEYE's nomination proves that creativity, artistry, and fan passion can break barriers, regardless of language or origin. Now, let's talk about the competition for a moment. The Best New Artist category is tough this year. KATSEYE is up against Olivia Dean, The Marias, Edison Ray, Sombra, Leon Thomas, Alex Warren, and Lola Young. Each of these artists has their own distinct sound and fan base. But here's what makes KATSEYE stand out: their global reach and their message. They're not just making pop songs, they're creating an experience. Their visuals, their performances, their storytelling, it's all interconnected. And that's something uniquely K-pop. That kind of world building doesn't exist in most Western pop acts, and it's one of the reasons I think they have a real shot at standing out in this category. As for the Best Pop Duo Group Performance category, the competition is fierce there too. But let's be honest, if you've seen KATSEYE perform Gabriela, you know that song hits differently. The vocals are stunning, the harmonies are intricate, and the emotion feels raw and genuine. There's a reason it went viral, not just in Korea, but in places like Brazil, Mexico, and the US. It's the kind of track that breaks language barriers. And that's exactly what the Grammys love to celebrate. Something else worth mentioning: the timing. KATSEYE is being recognized at a time when K-pop is diversifying more than ever. We're seeing different sounds, stories, and concepts coming out of Korea, and KATSEYE is proof of how that creative diversity can resonate globally. They're not a copy of anyone. They're not the next version of a previous group. They're entirely their own. And that's rare, especially for a group that's still so new. Now, I have to say this. I think what's happening with KATSEYE might inspire the next generation of K-pop groups in a big way. For years, many artists have dreamed of Grammy recognition, but never got there. This nomination might be the push that tells younger artists, hey, it's possible. You can blend cultures, you can be experimental, you can stay true to your roots, and still be recognized on the world's biggest stage. And let's not forget the fans' role in all this. Because if there's one thing K-pop fandoms are known for, it's their passion. KATSEYE's global fan base has been instrumental in their rise, from streaming campaigns to international media buzz. The Grammys may be a jury-based award, but the world's eyes are always watching fan power. And in this case, it's undeniable. So, let's talk predictions. Do I think KATSEYE will win? Honestly, they've already won in one way, by being nominated. But if we're talking possibilities, I think Gabriela has a serious shot at taking home Best Pop Duo Group Performance. It's unique enough to stand out, but polished enough to appeal to Grammy voters. And if the Academy is ready to embrace the full spectrum of global pop, KATSEYE could very well make history twice in one night. I also want to highlight how monumental this is for representation. For a long time, global recognition of Asian artists has been limited to special categories or token nominations. But now, we're seeing acts like KATSEYE competing directly in mainstream categories, not because they're trendy, but because their music genuinely deserves to be there. That's a big cultural shift. And honestly, I think it's just the beginning. The 68th Grammy Awards might end up being a turning point, not just for KATSEYE, but for how the world views international pop music in general. It's about time we stopped labeling music as K-pop, J-pop, or Western pop, and just called it what it is: great music. So, what do you guys think? Do you believe KATSEYE deserves to win Best New Artist? Or do you think another nominee might take it? And between all the groups in the Best Pop Duo Group Performance category, whose song do you think deserves the crown? I want to know your honest thoughts. This one's going to be a hot topic all the way until February. So let's start the conversation right here in the comments. To wrap it up, KATSEYE getting nominated for 2 Grammy Awards isn't just a big moment for them. It's a big moment for K-pop, for girl groups, and for fans around the world who have been waiting to see global recognition for this level of talent. They're young, they're fearless, And they're proof that when passion meets innovation, anything is possible. So whatever happens on Grammy night, remember this. History has already been made, and we're lucky enough to witness it. That's all for today's Buzz. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on more updates about KATSEYE and all your favorite K-pop artists. This has been On Young Buzz, signing off with pride, excitement, and one big question. Are we finally seeing the new era of K-pop global domination?